Let me tell you something that most Thailand YouTubers won't say out loud. Thailand is an amazing destination. It can also be a place where guys, especially first timers who are caught up in the excitement, get absolutely played. Not always in dramatic ways, sometimes it's just a slow, steady drain on your wallet and your emotional energy. I sometimes refer to this as long game. The good news is that the signs are almost always there. You just need to know what to look for. So here are the 3 most common signs you are being played in Thailand and what to do about each one. Number 1, the expenses keep appearing out of nowhere. So let's say you meet a girl, things are going well, she's great company, you're enjoying yourself, and you think maybe this one is different. And then it starts. Her sister needs medicine, her phone broke, her motorbike is in a repair shop, she hasn't eaten today, she needs to send money home to her family. Every time you see her, a new financial need has appeared. None of these stories are individually outrageous, and they're all very believable. And that is the point. Each one is small enough to seem reasonable, but taken together, you're functioning as an ATM. Here's the thing, legitimate girls with genuine interest in you do not make you their financial solution within the first week of knowing you. It doesn't matter how real the connection feels. It doesn't matter how much chemistry there is. If the money requests are coming fast, and especially often, that is the relationship. So what to do? Well, establish a clear mental rule before you arrive in Thailand. You do not send money to anyone you've known for less than several months and met in person multiple times. Period. Any earlier than that, you don't know this person well enough to be their financial safety net, no matter how real it feels. The conversation where she presents a financial need can be handled simply. You simply say, "I'm sorry to hear that, that sounds stressful." And that's it. You don't have to be rude or accusatory, just don't open your wallet. And watch what happens next. A girl with genuine interest continues the connection. A girl who was playing you loses interest very quickly. You've just done the most efficient filter possible. Many of my videos have to be censored one way or another. That's to play by YouTube's rules. The uncensored videos and more bonus videos I regularly send out via email. It's entirely free. You simply enter your email and get bonus videos, updates, and more. So feel free to pause the video now. Number 2, she's unavailable at specific, consistent times. This one requires you to pay attention to patterns rather than individual incidents. She's always free during certain hours and suddenly unavailable during others. She goes quiet every evening between 9 PM and 1 AM. She can meet for lunch but can never do evenings. Her phone goes silent at a very consistent time each night. 1 or 2 coincidences? Fine. Everyone has schedules, right? But if there's a consistent pattern of unavailability during prime nighttime hours, and a pattern of conveniently being available during the day, when she's just a regular girl, there is likely a very simple explanation. She is working nights. This is not necessarily a disaster. The bigger problem is when a girl is actively misrepresenting what she does and building an emotional picture around it. You think you've met someone genuine. You're investing time and emotional energy into this connection. And meanwhile, she's managing multiple men simultaneously and presenting a carefully curated version of herself to each one of those men. So what do you do? Well, trust patterns more than individual explanations. A night here and there, fine. Consistent unavailability during exactly the hours when nightlife venues are active is a data point you should not ignore. The more important question is, what do you actually want from this situation? If you want an honest, uncomplicated arrangement, Thailand is perfectly capable of providing that. But it requires both parties being honest about what the arrangement is. The version where she pretends, well, it could also be presents to be a girlfriend while working every night, is the version where you're being played, in my opinion. Be honest about what you want. Ask honest questions and pay attention to what the patterns tell you versus what her words tell you. And number 3, the guilt trip after every decision you make. You decide you want, maybe you want to meet a different girl tonight. And suddenly she is devastated. You mentioned you're leaving Thailand in a few days and she's heartbroken. You didn't respond to a message quickly enough and she's questioning your feelings. You want to spend a night out with the boys and she's upset about being abandoned. This is emotional leverage. And it works on a lot of guys, especially those who haven't had a lot of female attention before coming to Thailand. Now here's the reality. Genuine interest and genuine connection do not come with constant emotional pressure campaigns. Someone who actually likes you doesn't manufacture a crisis after crisis to keep your attention locked. Someone who is managing you does. The guilt trip is effective because Thailand can be a very emotionally intense experience, especially for first timers. You're in a new place, you feel like you've had an incredible connection and suddenly she's crying or going cold on you and you feel responsible for fixing it. You're not responsible for fixing it. So what do you do about this? This is a mindset issue more than a tactical one. Before you go to Thailand, get clear in your own head about what you're there for and what kind of experience you want. This is so important. An emotional clarity checkup, if you will. If you arrive with a sense of your own standards, what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept, you become almost immune to guilt trips because you know what you want and you're not desperate for any specific outcome with any specific girl. Abundance mindset is the real protection here. When you feel like this one girl is your only option, her emotional leverage has power. When you know Thailand has given you more options than you've ever had in your life, that leverage disappears. None of this is meant to make you paranoid, or turn every interaction into a suspicious interrogation. The majority of interactions in Thailand are genuine, they're fun, and exactly what they appear to be. But having your eyes open costs you nothing. The signs are almost always there. You just have to be willing to see them. I hope you found this video helpful. If you ever thought about going to Thailand but find the planning overwhelming, don't know where to get started, you can take that first step and join the Thailand Guide. This is where I personally help you plan your Thailand nightlife adventure. You get to watch over 60 in-depth videos, you get PDF guides as well as a Telegram community with other members for any questions before, during or after your trip. It's also frequently used for meetups, going out together, etc. You can find the Thailand Guide and everything else right here. Don't delay that first trip, you will regret it a year from now. Thanks for watching and see you next time.